Ding ding ding, you are correct. Toe Frog made a pretty similar video to this a few months back, but I think this topic is really interesting and I feel like I have a lot of knowledge to this. Mahomes was drafted 10th overall in the 2017 NFL Draft, but he wouldn't play at all his rookie season as he sat behind Alex Smith for the whole season. I just said that. I don't know why I said it again. In the 2018 offseason, the Chiefs traded away Alex Smith to the Redskins. Oops. Sorry. But that means that it was Mahomes' team now. There were decent expectations for the Chiefs and Mahomes this year, but nobody was expecting how good Mahomes was actually going to be. Mahomes wasn't just great, he was amazing, and he made history. One of the only players in NFL history to throw over 5,000 yards and 50 touchdowns in a single season, and he also won the MVP in his first full year of starting. Mahomes led the team to a 12-4 record and the #1 overall seed in the AFC. However, they would lose to Tom Brady and the New England Patriots in the AFC Championship in overtime. In 2019, Mahomes only played in 14 games, but even then, his stats are really below average for his standards. Only 4,000 yards and 26 touchdowns, by far the worst statistical season of his career so far. However, it was what happened in the playoffs that would make this season so memorable for the Chiefs and Mahomes. In the divisional round, the Chiefs came back down 24-0 against the Texans and would blow them out 51-31. The next round of the AFC Championship, they would beat the Titans, and then in the Super Bowl, they would win against the 49ers 31-20, and Mahomes was named MVP. Before I continue, I'm realizing that I'm kind of fanboying on Mahomes here. I'm not a fan of him. I don't hate the guy. I'm just not a fan. I kind of get annoyed by Chiefs fans and all that. Not a Chiefs fan, not a Mahomes fan. Just want to get that out of the way. I think my voice cracks. In the regular season, the Chiefs had a phenomenal season. 14-2, best record in the NFL and the AFC. Mahomes had a great season as well, with 4,400 passing yards, 38 touchdowns, and just 6 interceptions. They make it back to the AFC Championship game, making it 3 straight years, and would go back to the Super Bowl. However, they would get destroyed by Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Bucks. The Chiefs got off to a struggling start in 2021. They were 3-4, but however, they went 12-5 and finished with the 2nd seed in the AFC. His stats were worse in 2021 from 2020, but I mean, it's still an amazing season. The Chiefs yet again made the AFC Championship, which was the 4th straight season in a row. That's very, very impressive. However, they would lose to the Cincinnati Bengals in the AFC Championship. Looking at these stats and accolades, 2022 was the best season for Patrick Mahomes. Mahomes threw 41 touchdowns and 12 interceptions, and he also broke the single season record for passing yards, and he won the MVP, which is the 2nd in his career. 2 in 5 years is very, very impressive. The Chiefs would make it back to the AFC Championship game, marking it 5 straight years. I don't know how many times that's happened in NFL history, but I'm going to have to guess very, very few. They would get revenge on Joe Burrow and the Bengals, beating them by 3. You already know what happens. Super Bowl 57, the Chiefs beat the Eagles 38-35. Mahomes has a very well-deserving Super Bowl MVP performance, and the rest is history. In just 5 full seasons as an NFL starter, Mahomes has a gallery of accolades and awards, so let's just run down some of them real quick. 5-time Pro Bowler, 2-time All-Pro, 2-time MVP, single season passing record, 5 AFC Championship appearances, 3 Super Bowl, 2-time Super Bowl winner, 2-time Super Bowl MVP. It's a very, very solid resume, but is it enough to be a Hall of Famer? Guys, I don't know what happened, but my editing got really bad for some reason. Now everything's messed up, so just gotta tell you that real quick. On the beautiful website of Pro Football Reference, there's this thing called a Hall of Fame monitor, and basically, it keeps track of all the awards. Of course, you got the top guys like Tom Brady, Peyton Manning, Rodgers, all those guys at the top, and you can see that the average for the Hall of Fame quarterback for this monitor thing is 108. Of course, these aren't all the Hall of Fame quarterbacks, so there's going to be some below the average. If you go down this list of Hall of Fame monitor, you will see that Patrick Mahomes is on this list, and he's actually number 20. So final conclusion, you can make the case whether or not he is. I can see both sides. Me personally, I think he'll have to take one more year of good stats and an MVP or something like that to get him into that 100% guaranteed Hall of Fame category. After seeing this Hall of Fame monitor, where will Mahomes end up in all-time quarterbacks by the end of his career?